that we have founded Global College of Neuroprotection and Neurodegeneration, and we will have 10th meeting next year. So there are many common features here. And friends, I have high regard in Winslicker, and I respect his science from the beginning. So these are one of the reasons that I'm here. And I hope you will not mind, I will present more than one paper because some of my colleagues are not here. And I hope you will not complain. I believe that new data should be presented and evaluated in this prestigious meeting and prestigious meeting. So I want to present. This is supposed to be presented by one of my students from Uppsala University, but she is not here because of some confusion, but now this is history. So this is a collaboration, and you see that this is the university in India. It's not because that I'm coming from that, but we have it India EU projects going on there on nanotechnology. This is my hospital where I'm coming. It's 300 years old, and it's my university. We have also collaboration from University of Cluj-Napoca, Romania. It is also over several hundred years. And this is a company that produces some drugs. This NeuroPharma is situated in Austria. And in Arkansas, this Nanotech portion, this is a company I think is in technology. This is University of Bilbao from Basque country. So this is research collaboration because the area that we are dealing, I think one group may not be able to have all information. So actually there was one confusion, some emails went there. That's why Preeti Menon has wrote this from September 30 to October 1, pardon us. So this was a confusion anyway. And then she presented, and I am presenting her slides. And she could be the PhD students of Uppsala University in collaboration with SFDA, ICNA department. So what's the thing? The point is that iron oxide magnetic nanoparticles are used in therapy, and so it's familiar, but I read some literature. They are used in some cancer patients, and to localize and pinpoint the radiation. They are very good. So the point is for this company that iron oxide nanoparticles, are they innocuous? Of course, there are some reports in breast cells and liver and kidney, but to our knowledge, there are no reports in CNS. So we thought that why not we should try this infusion of iron oxide nanoparticles and see what happens. But our research area is also that, in human diseases, not single factor is important anyway, because people are having traumatic injury, they could have other hypertension and many other things. So we are also working in a model of animal, of course, comorbidity factors and other things. So then we thought that we should combine with iron oxide nanoparticles can we produce more harm than the situation is changed. And in this talk, she has studied hyperthermia, and she is presenting a talk in nanosymposium of science for neuroscience in the spinal cord. But that we will not tell you anything until the meeting. So hyperthermia has so many origins, and she summarizes here: heat stroke, then some of the drugs, and I think here most of you are familiar with most of the drugs like psychostimulants also produce hyperthermia. And I'm very happy to see Dr. Goldenbrook that he showed hyperthermia can, it has adverse effect on life cycle. And there are many other equipments, radiotherapy, and so many things produce hyperthermia. But the point is that hyperthermia itself can produce very much. So this question is still not answered, and in 1999, WHO organized a meeting in Geneva, Switzerland, to find out the lines because chemotherapy produces hyperthermia, and one school says that hyperthermia cannot produce damage. But this may not be true, of course, and we found that hyperthermia produces damage, and now WHO has corrected its theory. So, as you can see that she tried to put different ways that hypothermia is also important, and we are studying also now effect of hypothermia. Normal temperature ranges in this, you are more familiar. Fever can go up to here. Hyperthermia is considered this, and hyperpyrexia. There is still no clear distinction between hyperthermia and hyperpyrexia. There are different theories. For the lack of time, I'm not going in all details. But the body temperature, that means we mean rectal temperature, or that is very close to liver temperature. Of course, there are some changes in brain temperature, but I will not discuss here. And also, she tried to summarize common terms. I will not read it, but the most important point that we are not dealing with fatigue. I think either we are dealing with heat withdrawal in summer months, and that is the situation quite common for nowadays from a scientific point of view, because most of the nations, military and also our national scientists in different parts of the world, they are exposed to high environmental heat. And the point is that the heat exhaustion is quite common. And even on top of that, they have different kinds of stress, combat stress, so many things. So a combination can be dangerous. Okay, thank you. And she put a low resolution image telling that if there is a heat thermal injury over time, it increases. And probably it will affect various functions in the brain, both cognitive, sensory, motor. So, what she wanted to study that what happens to iron oxide magnetic nanoparticles under physiological conditions. Can they affect brain function or brain damage here? Our term is limited for brain function means neurological damage, blood-brain barrier opening, or neural damage. The second aim that if there are some damage occurring, can we use a normal neuroprotective agent? There were regions to use Cerebrolysin because it is a mixture of so many factors, neurotrophic factors and active peptide fragments. Because if you use only BDNF and GDNF, I will show you some data after that, it may not be that effective. So that was the region we just tested. So, and she also listed here several types of nanoparticles. I mean, this metals, metal oxide, we are dealing with metal oxide, and we are not dealing so far with semiconductors and other magnetic materials, iron oxide nanoparticles, polymers, and multi-classes we are not doing. So our parameters was that previously we have shown that nanoparticles, iron oxide nanoparticles, do not produce itself in what is meant for barrier permeability, edema formation, or mineralogy. But when they use silver, copper, or aluminum nanoparticles, they produce or they can exacerbate leakage of protein of spinal injury and edema. So therefore, it is quite interesting to study the effect of a combination of different neuroscientific factors. Here is Cerebrolysin, and we have used lower dose of iron oxide nanoparticles and studied its now. This is a cartoon taken from one of the publications of Afin Muresan, he is not here, that the Cerebrolysin can have multimodal and neurotrophic effects. So it works, and in clinical trials in Alzheimer's disease so she had chosen rats and iron oxide nanoparticles. And the rats were exposed to a standard model for 30 degrees Celsius for 4 hours, and they survived by the 4 or 24 hours after the challenge. Cerebrolysin was given in 2.5 milliliter 30 minutes before in the 4-hour group and 4 hours after injury in 24 hours survival. And we have studied albumin, and so the point is that here the pain is standing and he was obtaining basic pathological standing. So these nanoparticles under normal situations, normal levels, normal when they were combined with heat stress, they are showing some adverse neurological reaction. Here we do not know yet that they are either permanent or could be reversible, because we effect of cerebrolysin in fetal stress in combination with these nanoparticles. That's some. And you can say that albumin leakage in different parts of the brain after heat stress. You can see that heat stress and iron oxide nanoparticles produces more neurological damages. This is missile strain. Next. And also activates GFAP in some of the areas. Mild heat stress areas and normal situations. Next, please. When cerebrolysin was given, as compared to without cerebrolysin, you can see that neurons were quite preserved in a combination of iron oxide nanoparticles plus hyperthermic. And these are some data, and you can see that CK1's blue and also iron oxide nanoparticles these and cerebrolysin has a great So we believe that iron oxide nanoparticle could be innocuous in normal situations or the low level time studies that we have done, but it can produce damage if the situation is changed. For example, either spinal cord injury or hyperthermia or many other specific situations. In such situations where iron oxide nanoparticles can produce damage, cerebrolysin in the doses and time effect we have studied can produce better neuroprotection. So the idea is that people are receiving iron oxide nanoparticles, of course this is too far, but people are receiving iron oxide nanoparticles in them. And in that circumstances, we do not know whether it produces adverse effect as well. So this study only very far can give some hope that probably there are certain kind of drugs that we can use as an adjunct therapy. Maybe the effects are not right, but this is only the beginning. And these are some references that show that. So from here what? So for that we are here, and I look forward to getting your suggestions so that you can improve our research. Thank you very much. Please.
Are you using slides?
These iron oxide nanoparticles received from motion memory when they were functionalized. We did not read anything, and we have no idea that, but these are commercially available and we just tested.
So it's so let me just push this a little further. Have you been able to look at the difference of these brain blood-brain barrier versus through the lymph system? Because you're probably aware that spines have been used to look for nodes in the lymph system and make a cancer. And if you see a spine on the node is clear, and the lymph system is a primary conveyor in the brain, not only for glia, but also for HIV. And I was wondering whether or not you can differentiate what's going on in the brain from the blood-brain barrier versus the immune system. That's a complicated question, I know.
In this experiment, our objective was only one, that whether iron oxide nanoparticles produces brain damage. Whether it enters it or not, that is second one. How it produces, it will come later. And the second objective was that can the damage, if not, can be enhanced under stressful situations.
How did you choose cerebrolysin? That's been failed to measure in human trial back in March.
I think this is a very good question. And you know that not only cerebrolysin failed, nanoparticles failed in the spinal body. And I think Dr. Alan Faden is a quite regular attendee of these kind of meetings. And this was a large study. And the point is that the problem was not in the drug, but the problem was in the design. And many drugs in clinical trials fail. And the reason is that it doesn't mean that the drugs were wrong or something is not right. The problem is that when we do clinical trials, we have no idea of patient selection. And that's why we are working on comorbidity factors. It is very difficult in clinical situations to find 4 patients of identical injury or lesion. So therefore, if any drug, maybe whatsoever good it is, if it is given, every patient has different clinical history. So cerebrolysin is not only one that failed. I think the number of failed drugs could be 50 or 60. some interest as well. But the point is that the scientific interest is that this is the drug that has BDNF, GDNF, IGF-1, CNTF, and also active peptide fragment that some companies don't want to disclose to us. So therefore, this is a basic study. And if the drug is doing, because we have interest in combination of drugs, and therefore we study. We are not studying only the life, we are also studying another drug and combination of drugs. This was one of the reasons. But if we just go that the drug is clinically successful, then I believe this may not be that right idea, because we are dealing with cancer research since 50 years, but there are not so many drugs that come out in clinical. Even as I know. So it doesn't mean that we should fuck with some drugs that are fake. Is that right? I answered your question.
A man of many talents.
It's an honor to be here and present some talks. When you should go to 2 years the paper, and then I can present the different paper. It should be some different. Yeah. Please use stuff, and then I will. So it will make some different feeling.
I think this is Tobias Milan's first visit to our meeting. And then to his parents.